What is going on, amazing, beautiful people? Your boy Jeff Gamer back at you with another LSPDFR tutorial, and forgive me for my voice, for my unenthusiastic attitude. I am sicker than a dog right now, for those that just saw the live stream with SLRP. But there has been a mod that is very widely popular. Everybody uses it, and it has been updated. And I feel I have to get this video out so that you, my beautiful, beautiful viewers, know how to update it, and I can walk you through it and showcase it. Folks, we are going to be updating the Grammar Police. Okay, we're going to be updating the Grammar Police. It's an absolute amazing mod, a must-have in my opinion. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Click the link down below that says Grammar Police. It's going to bring you to this page right here. Big shout out to Opus 49 and Ben Hamilton, the folks responsible for this mod. Now, a lot of changes. Okay, a lot of changes in this version. Ticket request action. There's a lot in here. Okay, so we're definitely gonna going to go through the INI, and we're gonna go into the game and check it out. All right, so go ahead and click download this file and agree and download, and we are going to go to the 15011. Go ahead and download that. Okay, shouldn't take too long. This is usually a pretty quick mod. And there we go. I'm going to exit out of the purchase me box, and we're going to minimize this. Okay, so we have our WinRAR right here. Please, I'm sorry if I sniffle, if I cough in the mic. I'm so sorry. All right. So here we go. Let's start off with, go ahead and double click that Grammar Police right there. Double click that. Okay, and then double click this textures folder. We're gonna start with this first. Double click that. We have two files right here, two prop YTD files. All right, double click that README. Okay, and just sling this on down here. Sling her on over here. All right, let's go ahead and fire up our OpenIV. We're gonna click Windows. Mine is gonna automatically start in edit mode thanks to our boy Criminal Justice. Crap! See how that automatically starts in edit mode like that? It's because I have it set to do that. If you want you to do the same thing, go to Tools, go to Options, right here in the default work mode. Here's my say read only. Go ahead and click that and select edit, and then close. That way, every time you open up your OpenIV, you are automatically in edit mode. No more forgetting to hit it. Okay, so here we go. Now, go ahead and click your mods folder, and here's the pathway that we want to take. Right, you can see it starts off with Times64C. If you do not see Times64C over here, just look over here in the left menu. You'll see it right there. And as soon as you click it, this red box will appear, and it'll ask you, go ahead and show it in mods folder. Click that right there. Once you do that and then you click mods, you will now see it in there after it copies over. I highly suggest you do that with all of these files from common all the way down to Times64W. Show them all in mods folder. There's a quicker way to do it within your file explorer, but that's a different video. For now, let's go to mods and let's go to this pathway. So we want Times64C, levels, gtav, props. Then we want levdes. Then we want v minigame.rpf right here. Okay, this is where we want to be. Now you're going to see that these files are selected for some reason. It usually does that. Just right here, click it and deselect all those. Okay, we can exit out of the README. Now, holding your control key, you want to select these two prop files right here. Just these two. Left click them, drag them, and drop them in. That's it. Okay, we can exit out of our OpenIV. Go ahead and click edit mode and exit out of that, and hit back on your WinRAR, your Grammar Police WinRAR. We're going to stay right here. Actually, you can go ahead and click the Grand Theft Auto 5 folder that's right there above textures, and hold tight right there. Now, let's bring up our file explorer. This is for Steam users. Go ahead and go to your disk drive that you have your game installed through, what Steam is installed through. Then you're going to go to Program Files x86, Steam Apps, and Common. Right here, you're going to see your Grand Theft Auto folder or folders. Double click the one that you are going to install this into. I'm going to go to mine. I have it in a different pathway. Steam Apps and Common. As you can see, there's all my Grand Theft Autos. I know I have a problem. Double click that, and here we are. This is the main directory front page, is what I like to call it. Make sure you got a buffer zone right there, y'all. Make sure it's not all tight like that, okay? Drag it out a little bit. You want that buffer zone. This is where you're going to see your plugins folder, mods folder, LSPDFR, ELS, all right here, okay? This is your main directory front page, all right? What we're going to do, it's very, very simple, y'all. We are going to highlight all 4 of these, and what we're going to do is we're going to left click and drag them right here into this buffer zone, and we are going to drop them in just like that. It's going to ask you if you want to replace some files once it starts putting them in. And you're going to go ahead and click replace files just like that. It's going to replace everything. And boom. Boom goes the dynamite. It just takes a minute. It is a pretty big mod. So we're all set with the WinRAR. We got everything installed. We're all set with the WinRAR. We can exit out of that. Now, let's go to our INI. Okay, because there is something that you have to do with this. Okay, so you're going to go to LSPDF, or I'm sorry, you're going to go to plugins, right here, LSPDFR, and right here you're going to see Grammar Police. Double click that. Now, if you are installing this for the first time, you are not going to see this custom INI. If you are updating and you have that custom INI, right click it and just delete it. Boom, just like that, okay? Now, here's what we want to do. We want to take this default one, this new one, right click, copy, then come down here. We're going to right click and paste just like that. Okay. So you're going to have 2 of them now, a default copy and a default. Right here under default copy, you're going to select it once, select it twice. You're going to rename it. Just rename it custom, all lowercase, one word, hit enter. Okay. Now, once you do that, you're going to double click it and open it up. Oops. Okay, and here we go. Now, you're going to click right here so that your text bar is just before the bracket on general. And you're just going to backspace. We want to get rid of all of this stuff right here that do not edit these files. It tells you in the INI to copy it and do exactly what we're doing. Okay, so you want it to look just like this, y'all. Okay, you want it to look just like this. You want this whole general right at the top and everything else to fall right in place below it. Okay, now what I am going to do is I am going to change this to my new call sign from SLRP. As y'all know, I was promoted to sergeant, so I like to keep my call sign in SLRP the same as LSPDFR. That way I don't confuse the two when I'm playing. Okay, so put that to whatever your call sign is. Agency codes are going to be generic. Enable speaker recognition, that's set on true, which you can do through Windows. Dispatch key. Right now, it's the R menu key, the right menu, the right Alt key. I changed mine, and I set mine to 0 because I have the mini keyboard on the Xbox controller, okay? Interface key F3 with left control. Settings is F2 with left control. So we're going to write that down because we are going to go into the game and we're gonna check out this menu. Hotkeys. You could set these to. Oh, there's a traffic stop hotkey. Look at that. I like that. I like that. Was that always there? Don't know if that was always there, but that's pretty cool. So you can set these hotkeys up to whatever you may like. Let's see here. Buttons, dispatch primary button. Let's see. Okay. Display. Here we go. We like this display one. So right here, show player status. I like to set that to true. Okay. And show target plate. Set that to true. Now, if y'all just give me 1 second, let me bring up an older file explorer because there is something in here that I am going to have to change. And I don't have it written down, so I'm going to go in here and I'm going to cheat for a second here. I'm going to bring this over here because this has a good note on it. So perfect. All right. So let's see. hold to talk. Go ahead and set that to true. What does that mean? That means dispatch will not interrupt you. You have to hold down your radio key, which is real. It's immersive. That's what they really do. You don't just click a key and then let it go and then talk. It doesn't work that way. When you're talking to dispatch, you're going to hold that button down the whole time you are talking. PTT push sounds, I like to set both of mine to 2. Just like so. Show in-car animation, true. That's what we just installed through OpenIV. And I will showcase that. Right here, status text position, X and Y. Here's what you want to set these to. You want to set status text position X to 378. And you want to set status text position Y to 1000. Okay, just like that. So we got that done. These hotkeys, I don't know if these are... Yeah, these are new. These hotkeys are new. So it's got a you know, a modifier key. So this is actually pretty cool. I like this. Let's see here. But my hotkey does all this through immersive dispatch. Immersive dispatch does all this as well, except for the stop traffic. I kind of like that traffic stop key. I just don't know what to set it up to. We got the left control, but I'm gonna have to check some keybinds in my game. I definitely might want to set that one up, but this is pretty cool. Y'all should look into that. Okay, so immersion, attempt to join, initiate pursuit. Keep that at false. Okay, trust me, keep that at false. Enable jail waypoint, that's great. Enable traffic stop. Handle availability, true. Officer check-in. Use generic response. I like to set that to true, because what that does is you can just talk to dispatch, hit your dispatch button and say, yeah, I'll be over here around the back of the building, just so you know, whatever. And she'll go to okay 10-4. So that's great that it just adds to the immersion. Just set it to true, believe me. Panic response 5, traffic control radius, officer backup air, officer backup investigation, officer backup on scene. So this is kind of doing what immersive dispatch does. When you say you're on scene, it's going to ask you if you need transport, officer backup taser. So when you say I have somebody, you know, Sam 49, show me 1-10-15, meaning I have somebody in custody. If you set this to true, dispatch is now going to hit you back and say 10-4 is transportation required. I like to set mine to false. I like them to just say 10-4, one person in custody, and leave it at that, because then I can decide when I want to transport them after I'm done with my investigation. Officer backup, if you say tasers deployed, they'll ask you if you want backup. Sam 49, show me 23, which is on scene. If that's set to true, they'll say 10-4, do you need backup? You know what I mean? So this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool too. Pit surrender, I don't touch any of that. Use native, I don't touch any of this. I've never touched any of this stuff right here. So I would probably leave this as is. So I think that's good for right now. Let's go ahead, click file, click save, and exit out of that INI. Do not delete this. Keep that there. Do not delete that. Okay. We can exit out of our file explorer. Folks, let's jump into the game now, and let's check out our new Grammar Police. I'll see y'all in there. All right, y'all. So here we are in the game. And let's go ahead and see what some of these features are. Now, Grammar Police has a menu, okay? And if you remember, it was left control and F2, okay? Now, here's these settings right here. I'm so sorry, y'all. I know I sound like shit. But let's get through this. Let's get through this, okay? So you have display settings. Now, you see down at the bottom that status out of service? That is one thing. That is one of the reasons why I told you to put it at the 380 and 1000, because it sits just below your player location display and far enough right to your map that you can see it pretty good, right? But if you don't like it, you can always bring up the display settings, and you can go down here and I'm sorry, I hit my mic, and you can move this. Now you see when you move this, that status down there is going to move. Now the status is when we were in the INI and it said show player status and show the plate reader. That's where that is. So we can actually move this over to our liking, and then you can go down to the text position Y and you can move it up and down. Okay, you can also do the scale of it, which you can make it actually, we might make it bigger there. Let's make it bigger there, and then let's bring it over this way a little bit. Actually, right there looks good. That looks good. Yeah, show target plate. So that's pretty cool. And then we can hit back. You have PTT settings. Now, remember when we went to the OpenIV and we installed those two prop YTDs? That's for the inside of the car. See, when I hit my button, you see the guy goes to his mouth like that and he holds it, and, right?
10-4.
Now you see she said 10-4. That's the generic response. I love it. Sam 49.
This is dispatch.
Show me 1041. I'll be 10-8.
10-4.
Okay, so now the push sound and release sound can be different too. Let's change these up. Do you hear that? Let's go to 4 and then 4. Okay, let's go to 5 and let's go to 5. That's 6. 7. That's 8. And then you got your zeros, which is no sound. There's 1.
10-4, copy that.
There's 1 and 1. Again, I like 2 and 2. Well, maybe it wasn't 2 and 2. Maybe it was 3 and 1 I like. I don't know what the hell it was. But you can go ahead and look through it and see what you want. This is the in-car animation. If we turn that off and then go on our radio, you see he doesn't move. I like to have it on. Push to talk again.
10-4.
Push to talk is holding in that button while you're talking. Always have that on, yes. It's way more realistic. Immersion settings. Enable traffic stops. Handle availability. Handle death. Officer check-in. Remember, I have that turned off. I don't like to attempt to initiate pursuit because if you have world events or something like that on, your guy will automatically join pursuits, and that's just annoying. Backup, you got your backup settings. So if you want air support, investigating on scene, taser, suspect in custody, right? So we'll put it on for taser, and I'll show you exactly what that means. So if we get out, and yes, we are going to tase an innocent person, probably this guy right here. Sorry, dude. Sam 49, taser deployed.
Stop! Don't shoot! Don't do it!
10-4, copy that. Is backup required?
Save now, she'll ask you if backup is required. Affirmative.
Backup needed.
So now we got code 3 backup
Sandy
coming.
Shores.
Alright, bro, you're good. You're good. I'm so sorry.
Hold!
Here's a piece of candy for
Copy,
you.
that's the code 2 on our way.
Consider this a warning.
Okay.
Ay, Diosito.
I know. It's
You
tough.
scumbag.
So left control F2 brings this menu back up. Natives. If anybody knows what the natives are, please let me know. I'm not sure what this means.
Don't worry, buddy.
I'm so sorry. I'm not sure what this means. And then you got reload, and then you got save configuration. So we're going to save our configuration, and it automatically saves to your INI, right? Now, I don't know what... Left control and F3. Oops. See, it's going to bring up that menu right above it. So that's going to bring up my simple trainer. Menu. Oh, okay. So the F3 is going to be your regular menu, which means if you don't have a microphone, I know you can't see it here, but trust me. Left control F3 is your way of speaking with dispatch if you don't have a mic. In other words, you can put a suspect in custody, suspect in sight. You can show me code 4, you know, stuff like that. That's one thing that you can do with left control F3. But left control and F2 brings up this menu here, and it's got all of your settings in there that you can put them to your liking. I believe that is it. Again, that status out of service down below, that's one thing I got from Benzo, because I saw it in one of his streams, and I was like, that is absolutely amazing. And one cool thing it does is, let's go pull somebody over. Another innocent soul. Let's go pull him over. Oh my god, I feel like such crap right now. Alright, so we're gonna... Gonna pull this car over. And now the cool thing is when I call dispatch where it says out of service, first let's Sam 49.
This is dispatch.
Show me on a traffic stop. It's gonna be Marina Drives and GOOOOOO.
Go ahead.
Okay, so she's gonna ask for traffic stop details. We on a red El Camino, occupied ×1. Now, do you see when I'm hitting my...
Roger, 4, Sam 49.
Meal break. It's going to be on a red El Camino, occupied ×1.
Copy that, 4, Sam 49. Go ahead.
Now, do you see when I hit my... Now, it says that I'm on a traffic stop on my status, and do you see when I hit my dispatch, it will show the... Trying to get a good look at that plate number. The plate number on this car says 800 or 80 Ocean Queen George 905. So if I hit my dispatch key to talk to dispatch, right where it says on a traffic stop on my status, it'll show the plate. Can I get a plate check? 80 Ocean Queen George 905.
10-4.
Which is absolutely awesome. I absolutely love that it does that.
Target vehicle license plate.
Because now when you want to give a plate, you don't have to sit here and try to move your camera so you can see it.
A traffic violation.
You know, you just hit your,
Approach with caution.
you know, you just hit your dispatch button, and it's right there. So, Grammar Police and Immersive Dispatch. Again, I will have the video on how to install Immersive Dispatch down below. It might have Grammar Police linked with it, so just go to the part that has Immersive Dispatch. I'm telling you, they go really well together. Grammar Police is a phenomenal mod that replaced Vocal Dispatch. Vocal Dispatch, which was just a headache to deal with. Grammar Police came out and just destroyed Vocal Dispatch. So, big shout out again to Opus. This mod is absolutely amazing. That is going to be it. Go into your game, play with it a little bit. You're absolutely going to love it. If you're new here and this video helped you out, please consider supporting the channel by subscribing and hitting that notification bell so that you know when new videos are uploaded, as we do upload videos really, really often here on Jeffrey Gamer. And drop a like. The more likes this video gets, the more people this video can help, just as it did for you. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all are the real Jeffrey Gamers. Let's get big together. Love y'all so, so much. Until next time, be safe, be healthy, be positive, follow the rules and obey the law. Your boy Jeffrey Gamer is out. Later, y'all.